Thanks for one of the suggestion of our community member in our Tao Dev chat in Telegram. He gave me a suggestion to do before I cannot run the dot release.sh. So if you are not able to run the release.sh, you will not be able to perform the demo in what I am doing right now. So before I had a problem running it, um, but I think it's because of this code that's why I was able to run it. I'm not sure if this helps or there are updates made because as you know there are like every day there is like new updates that is made because we're in Tao language is still in the alpha. So what's important is now it's working. So in Linux, Ubuntu, PTTKK is the name of the person who a user who gave me the advice is to write sudo apt install, then build essential. Okay, sudo apt install build essential is this is to make sure that I am not missing any something basic in my virtual machine. Okay, so let's enter. So I entered my password. So make sure that it's the newest version. And then let's go to sudo apt install libboost dash all dash dev, then build essential. And that's it. Then after that, let's try to update our GitHub. So git pull. Oops, sorry. So you have to go first and go to cd Tao language, and then from there you do the git pull. Okay. So to make sure that you're in the recent. So right now is yeah. And then after that, you just type the slash release dot sh. Yes. Before I had I had a problem of building this one, but after the codes, or I'm not sure if the codes or the updates, but anyway, so now it's working well. So we just have to wait. Yes. So now it's done. Now we can go on to change the directory to cd build release, and then from there on we can do this one. And yes, so with this one, with you having to have the build release, you are able to execute uh, the run dash sh, what we will do later on. So the demos. Okay. So queue for so the version is this one, and let's quit. That's it. Thank you. Good day everyone. Today the objective of this video is to run Tao language demo 1.1 on Linux Ubuntu OS, and this is the basic syntax and history, and also give my personal comments and thoughts. I expect that you have already installed your Tao language REPL on your Ubuntu Linux OS. If you don't have installed it yet, you can see my previous video on how to install it. It's easy. Okay, just look at it. Okay, so for us to run the demo, we have to first type in change directory to cd and tau lang. Then from there we can write the dir to see the what is inside. And then from there we will change directory to demos. And then from there, let's see what's inside again. So we want to run the first demo, the basic syntax and history. So I have done this one, so I'll just press the up arrow. Yeah. So up or down, so to check to uh, as is an option in Linux, so you can see what easier uh, to type it. Okay. If you have typed the text already, you can just press up or down arrow, and it will show the what you have typed before. So here, this is uh, dot slash run dot sh. So and then the name of the demo, and and enter. From here, um, any key will do. You'll just type any key, and it will play step by step. Okay, so to run it, you need to compile the project using release.sh. Okay, so right now we have to that's what we did. Dot slash run dot sh, and then the name of the demo dot tau. Okay, so this demo should work under any Nix flavor due to the path used for file. To run it under Windows, you will need to change the path to the files. Okay, slash. I mean, any key will do. I'm using a space key. The tau REPL or read, evaluate, print loop keeps track of all the results in a history store. Okay, so before we continue, let me just tell you what is. So this would be the style of my style of giving some comments. So uh, every time we encountered some like technical words or what, so let's make it like easier to understand. Okay, so what is tau REPL? REPL means read, sorry, evaluate, print, loop. So what? Sorry. So what does this mean? So you will type something like a formula, logical formula, and then the tau will automatically evaluate it. Okay, so we will learn more about this in the following uh, videos. Yeah, and then after tau evaluated, it will print. Okay, and then it's like automatic feedback. Okay, so yeah, you will write some formula. So for example, let's say x or y, and then and z, something like that, and then you just type it in. So you type it and then enter it, and then the tau REPL will read it. It will evaluate it, and then it will print the result. Okay, so what is the result? You will see later. Okay, and then that's it, and then that's a loop. Okay, you can do it all so many times. Okay, so you can write many logical formulas, and it will evaluate and print, and again it's a following loop. Okay, all over and over and over. So you can write many logical formulas, and that's it. Okay, if you have any question, you just type in on the comment section, or there you can also join our Telegram community group to ask more questions. Okay, so that's it. What's this? Okay, So there you can also store tau formulas and boolean functions. So there is a memory. So yeah, it's like you can store what you have typed. Okay. What I did is I pressed the down key, or yeah. So the down key, it's like when you press the down key, it's like there are more. It's not step by step compared to compared to when you press the space bar. When you press the space bar, it will only execute one step. But for the down key, it's like two or three. That's what happened right now. So anyway, the history works like an array. Um, the first stored formula or the first result is the position one. Okay, so to access the element of the history, you can use a relative from the end or absolute from the beginning notation. The relative notation is position dash and then the number of the position. Simply percentage for the last result. Okay, so whereas the absolute notation is percentage then position. We can store several functions in the history store by simply typing them. Okay, so yeah. So first is this one. Okay, so don't worry too much about the formulas. We will discuss all of that in details in the following um, videos. So right now, what are the mostly our concern is how to like navigate the formula, right? So for example, this is very important. Right now you might not see the importance, but in the following, okay, it might be just as very important. Okay, so here I have the let's tabulate it. Okay, so first, okay, so this is, let me type this one first. So this is x or y. I prefer to write it on the small letter. I don't know why, but that's my style. And C. Okay. So this is the first formula that we have entered. Okay. And you see there is the percentage and then one. Okay. So take note of that. Let's continue. So let me put it down here first. Next, yeah, this is okay. Again, don't worry about the symbols yet. What is important right now is that we take note of the position because uh, an example of this is, for example, you enter like for say like thousands or maybe hundreds, 500 formulas, and then you want to track down like you want to get the formula that is like 361, right? So it would be difficult if you just manually look at it. So better to really understand how to find. There is a way to easily find the formula that is on the 361st. Okay. Yeah. So here, um, y. Oh, sorry. The symbols here are the symbols that are logical operators. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. So next is okay, and here the third k is x plus y and z prime. Okay. By the way, let's look at the formula. Just look at this one first. About the REPL, right? As we have said a while ago, REPL is read, evaluate, print loop. So so you we we type the input. I mean, we type the logical formula. Okay. Now, when once we enter it, like this one, right? We enter it, and then Tau will read it, will evaluate it, and then we'll print it. So after evaluating it, it's like this. Okay. And after that, you will the in the user will can input again another formula. So that's a loop. So again, read, evaluate, print, loop. Read, evaluate, print, loop. All over, 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 over. So it's an easy way to really like I can think of it is of like as a you have a computer logician that can easily solve step by step. No? So for example, you have like a like a teacher that can solve your problems. But yeah, anyway, um, let's continue. So another one is wait, I'll just copy this so it's easier. No? So oops. So this is the fourth. Okay. Okay. To recover from history. So this is the most important thing in this video is to recover from history. Okay. Because we anticipate that in the future we will use these formulas again. So it's easier for us to uh, get it. So hist percentage is the last stored formula. So hist percentage. So let's check. So if you type in hist percentage, this should be this one. This is what we type. Okay, let me clarify. So this is what we type. We type this, and this is what is the result of is the result after typing it. So it's read, evaluate, print. So this is what tau result. So you will get not what you type, but the result that tau has already evaluated. Okay. So for this fourth, it's let's go back. So we haven't write the tau result for this one. So for parentheses x or y, and then and z, the result will be x or oops sorry x or y z. Now you might ask me why is it that we type in x, this is or y and z, but here in the result it's without the end. So um, in tau, it is removed. Okay, it's like um, we it's understood that if there is no symbol, it means it's an end. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so number two is this one. So here, so x and y. So why is there's no logical uh, connector here, right? There's no, we don't know whether it's and or. So if you type in x and then y and without any logical operator, okay, it is understood that it is already the end. Okay, it's end. Okay, so yeah. So here the tau result will be X, Y, Z, or Z. Okay. And here on the third, now it's this is a bit crazy, right? So how did it happen? Again, I'll help you. We will dig deep to that. We will um, analyze using the truth table in order to know why what happened here, why something like that happened. Okay, there is the reason. Okay, so we will deal with that later. But for now, again, the most important thing to learn right now is the history. Okay, so prime, again, if there is no symbol, it means end, and then or, then x, y prime, and then z prime. Okay, so just right now, we 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 accept this right now, but later we will learn, or we will know why from this one it becomes this logical expression, why did it change. And also this one also, right? So from we type y plus 1 and then or 0, and then it becomes y prime. What happened? Okay, so later we will learn that later. Okay, so again here it says here that so if you write hist percentage, so it means to say it will print the last formula. So this one, it's not the it's not the one that you type, but the result, tau result. Okay, so that's why it's y prime. Okay, and then here, if you want to go to the previous one, so here the previous one is this one, right? So it's x prime y or x y prime, and then with the parentheses and z prime. So this one, okay? So if you write, okay, yeah. So you may minus 1, so you go up. I mean, yeah, from here, you go up, minus 1. There's no minus, that means um, it's here, okay? Hist percentage 1, so it's just normal. His percentage 1 is this one, right? But if there is his percentage 1, it's just this one, you get this one, right? But if you have his minus 1, so from here and then minus 1 of this is this one, okay? That's why it's called 3 percentage 1 slash percentage minus 3. Okay. Okay, so I will give some exercises for you to play around and see whether you can select which formula um, you want to use or to appear. Okay, maybe I'll make 10 or 20 formulas for you to type, and then maybe I will ask like, where is 17th? Or maybe where is like 11th? Okay, anyway, later. Okay, so here, if you also want to print the total formulas, okay, so all the formulas that you have written, you just press hist, and that's it. Okay, and yeah, so it's easier for you. Maybe you might get confused. Okay, let's see all of our formulas. Okay, this is um this is okay if you only have like say 20 or maybe 30 formulas, but if you have, for example, you have like thousands, so it might be difficult. Okay, so just mastering the hist is really a big thing. Okay. Um, yeah. Why do we need to also learn the hist? Because sometimes might be like, for example, you need to create something. Okay, you want to create something, and then you remember there's a formula, but about that is needed to so I can use it. So if you are master with a hist, it's easier for you to locate that specific formula in a very fast way. Okay, so your workflow, it will help your workflow. Yeah, for you to work more efficiently in Tao language, it's best to understand how to navigate and recall the formulas that has inputted in the past. Free variables. Okay, so I hope it's clear. If you have any question, you just type it in the comment section or in the Tao Telegram group, and I'll be glad to answer those things. Okay, so now let's go on to free variables. Free variables. Okay, so but before that, I hope this is okay. I will cut this video because it's getting too long. So in the next video, I will continue this free variables. And I before that also, this is a bit more uh, advanced because as you have seen, there is what you call the local disjoint and conjunction. You see there are two bars already. A while ago, there is only one bar and one and symbol. So we haven't talked about it. So I won't talk about this first. Let's talk about the basics first. So what we learned right now is how to use the history. Okay. So how to navigate the formulas. In the next video, I will talk more about what is conjunction, what is disjunction, and also that's it. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.